Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Matt Richardson! Hello! How are you doing, Charlie? Are you well? Yeah! Love your jumper, very spooky for October. Wonderful stuff. Thank you very much for coming along. It's lovely to be here. My name is Matt. Give me a cheer if you've seen me live before. Yeah. Oh, fucking quality. Give me a cheer if you haven't. Yeah. Oh, you're in for a treat. I am brilliant. Don't you worry. I appreciate that you might not think that because you've come to, what was an Indian restaurant to see me. Oh, I was on the phone to one of my friends who's a comedian. He went, "Where are you tonight?" I went, "I'm doing the Little Theatre." He went, "What a gorgeous little theatre." I get in and I go, "Well, I'm not playing the Little Theatre, am I? I'm playing the Storage Cupboard." So there we go. I can't even fill a theatre with the word little in the fucking title. Its whole name is It's Little, and they go, no, we need to put them in a smaller room for that. There we go. What we want to do is make him feel like he's sort of hosting a parish council meeting. Or a very ambitious AA. It's lovely to feel like you jump for a lot. Hello, nice to see you. Look at you, you're a proper man. Look at you, fucking beard. You look like you chop wood and, fuck the ground. Look at you. You look like you could impregnate Mother Earth. What's your name? Steve, of course it fucking is. Yes. You weren't going to be like a Jonty or anything, were you? You're a proper bloke. Oh, this is Isaac. No, Steve. What do you do for a living, Steve? Flooring. Flooring, of course you do. Lovely stuff. What do you think of the flooring in here? They've done a good job? It's shit. Okay. Well, one day, hopefully, I'll be able to play a venue where you approve of the floor. And who are you with, Steve? Joe. Nice to meet you, Joe. And you, you're all together, right? How do you all know each other then? This is your concubines, is it, Steve? Because you look like the kind of man, you're like the flooring king, 12 wives at home. Lovely, well, you look like you're good with a bit of rug, that's what I'm saying, Steve. Anyway, okay, if you didn't like that, it's going to be a rude show, just FYI. This is not one of those shows where you go, "Oh, what's he going to say about the Middle East?" It's mostly, "Oh, yes, they're saying Netanyahu's a wanker, very, very witty of him." Nice, and this is your partner then, Joe. And then how do you know everybody else?
My best friend.
Oh, your best friend? And you brought your dad as well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, wonderful stuff. Hello, Dad, what's your name? Dad, nice to meet you, Dave. And is he a good son-in-law? Yeah. Did he do your flooring for free? Yeah, then you got to keep him then, haven't you? Until you need an extension, then Joe needs to go out the fucking builder, doesn't she? Just go through all the trades as you renovate your house. That is the witty thing to do. Nice. And you don't know these people on the end who look very young. Very young. Well, how old are you? 25. And what about you, mate? 27. You didn't sound sure about that at all. I'm not going to ID you. You can relax and tell me the truth. Why don't you know how we could use you to catch paedophiles? That's how young you look. Send you in, they're like, "Oh, a lovely little 13-year-old boy." Bang! Arrested. I'm 27. What's your name, mate? Nice to meet you, Josh. Are you from Chorley, Josh? Blackburn. Okay, cool. And welcome to Chorley. I don't know anything about it. My experience of Chorley thus far is the Premier Inn on the M61. So there we go. I'm not a man to recommend what to do. And what do you do for a living, mate, with a young face like that? You work in HR? I wouldn't respect anything you said to me as an HR manager. What you want to do is send in fucking Steve to fuck people up. You'll be like, "You've been naughty at work." I'm like, "Shut up, child." You can be going, "You've been naughty at work." I'm like, "Yes, please, Steve, I have. I think you need to smack my bottom." This is your partner, you're together. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Kay. And how long have you been together? Nearly 9 years. Oh, wow, since you were kids then, basically. That's incredible. You married? Nearly. Next year. Okay, fair enough. Just wait until you look legally old enough. So they don't stop her on her way down the aisle and go, "Are you Ghislaine Maxwell? What the fuck is going on here? You're with a child." I can see already there's something you're going, "Well, this was a mistake, this show. Oh, we should have waited for Stephen Bailey, that's much easier." Okay, lovely. Well, nice. And what do you do for a living, mate? You're in HR, what do you do? You're a nursery deputy manager. He's a busman's holiday then, isn't he, when you get home? Bored of looking at 4-year-olds' faces. You're walking like, "Oh, God, he looks like one of the kids. What's going on? Would you like to play with some blocks or have a little nap?" Well, thank you for coming along. I really appreciate you all being here. It's lovely being on tour, going around the country playing, GP's waiting rooms. And looks like we're all here for a COVID jab. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. It's lovely. I've been going all over the country doing shows. I was a few months ago, I was doing this show, getting it ready. I was on the Isle of Wight. Now, I don't know if you've been there. It is not great, the Isle of Wight. It's very beautiful. The people aren't ideal. It is basically Disney World for reform voters, right? They're proper racists. They want to stop the boats from the mainland, right? They fucking hate everyone. And I was doing a preview of this show there, and they did not like me at all, right? They were not a fan, right? I was above and funeral directors, genuinely true. And there was about 40 people in this tiny little room, and I come on stage, and they're just not into it, right? They're not into the show at all. At one point, I'm trying to get them on side, right? And I'm chatting to a guy, and I went, hey, have you ever seen me, Matt Richardson, before? And he said, I only realised I wasn't seeing John Richardson when I saw how small the room was, right? Which is brutal, you know, because I had to tell John, because he is my mum, it turns out. But I know I'm not as famous as John Richardson, right? I'm aware of that. I know where I sit in the grand scheme of comedy. You know, I started out doing comedy with people who've gone on to be incredibly famous. I started out with a man called Ramesh Ranganathan. We've got very different fucking careers. This is smaller than his garage, do you know what I mean? Like, he's just bought a new Aston Martin, Ramesh, and you know which one's his? It's got a wonky headlight. You want to see it parked next to Rob Beckett's, the grill on that fucking thing. I know where I sit in the grand scheme of comedy. It was shown to me a few months ago. I was sat at home watching TV. I was watching a TV show called Pointless. As I'm watching Pointless, there was a round on comedians, and I, Matt Richardson, am an answer to a question on Pointless, which is the most exciting thing that has ever happened to me until it turns out I am the pointless fucking answer. You've never been depressed about your showbiz career till you've seen two men high-five over the fact that 0 in 100 people know who the fuck you are. They want $3.5 grand. This gig's a disaster, right? It gets worse and worse, and they start to heckle me. This little room of people, it's like a Tuesday night, and they're battered. And I got the weirdest heckle I've had in 15 years of comedy. I was on stage, and as a heckle, a man threw his own prosthetic arm at me. Which is not a moment you're prepared for. You know, I'm on stage, I'm doing my little jokes, it just flew out the audience in slow motion, hit the back wall, and fell to the floor. And I was angry, someone had thrown something. Right? So I pick it up, I look at it, I don't know. It's a prosthetic arm, I've never seen one, you know? I look at it and I assume it's a very advanced dildo, you know? And it's going to be a long show to sit next to your dad, just FYI. As it gets ruder as it goes on, it's going to be a long fucking car ride for all of you, right? I went, who threw this? And the owner was sat in the middle of the show waiting to ruin it. Because he looked at me, knowing what he was going to do, he went, I did. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get cancelled. This isn't good. So I was trying to be as polite as I could. I went, hello sir, lovely to meet you. Can I ask why you threw your prosthetic arm at me? And he went, yeah mate, you can. I don't think you're very good. And I went, okay. And he went, and it looked like you needed a hand. Which is such a, oh, that's not fair. You can't bring your own props and do your own jokes. That's not how this works. It got even weirder. He was so shit-faced he forgot his arm at the end of the gig. So I now just own a prosthetic arm. I've mounted it on the wall like a deer, you know? And I appreciate you coming to see me, you know? Like, because I'm not an interesting comedian now. Comedy's got much more interesting. I'm just a white man. That's all I am. Rubbish, isn't it? Oh, we had a good run, didn't we, white men? I mean, this is the least diverse gig I've ever done in my life, so I think I'm looking at the venue and all the blacked out curtains. This does feel like a secret racist meeting. It looks like maybe we're waiting for Nigel to come on after me. Do you know what I mean? I'm a white guy, right? We had a good fucking run, didn't we, white men? Oh, we ran the world. We fucked it up. People are livid, aren't they, the white men? And when people started to get angry at white men recently, I thought, I don't want a bit of this. So I decided I was going to do something about it. So I did. A genius idea, I think. I did what a lot of white people do. I blacked up. No, I didn't. There we go. I took a heritage DNA test. I don't know if any of you, I've caught fucking Viking all over. Look at the state of you. And I took a heritage DNA test. I don't know if any of you have ever done one of these. Those tests exist for one reason and one reason alone, don't they? So white people can brag to their friends about being a little bit black. That's why they're there. I can prove it to you. Is that what she's done? Is it? I thought it was just a spray tan. Never mind. Is that what she does? How black are you? 12%? Ooh, lovely. That's good for you, because I think that's why they exist in it. So you can brag to your friends about being a little bit black. I can prove it to you. No one's doing them in Nigeria, those tests, are they? Sitting around waiting for the results, going, fingers crossed I'm 3% Welsh. It's not happening. Those tests exist so people like me can go to dinner parties with other middle-class arseholes and say things like, no, I'm Rob. I'd rather you didn't talk about race while I'm here, actually, tarpaulin, because, as you know, I myself am actually 3.4% Filipino, so white people have suffered, haven't they? So I did my little test to see how diverse I am. How diverse am I? Very good question. 2/3 English, 1/3 Scandinavian. And that pissed me off. Because as we all know in here, Scandinavian is double white, isn't it? That's white fucking squared Scandinavian. I've been, some of them are see-through. I don't even know where it came from. I asked my mum why I'm a 3rd Scandinavian. She told me it was because I was conceived on an IKEA bed. That isn't how that works. Is it not? But it does explain why my brother's called Billy, you know? And my older sister, Milm. Now, and even worse than that, right? I've realised recently, not only am I a white man, I'm an annoying one. I didn't know I was annoying. My mum, the last year, gave me every school report I'd ever had. And they do not read well. In one of them, a teacher, when I'm 6 years old, calls me an acquired taste. They all hated me, but I didn't even know I was annoying. I had to ask my friends. I was like, I've always been annoying. Like, yeah. Thank God you do stand-up, otherwise you'd be the most annoying prick in the office, basically. I was like, oh God. I mean, how annoying am I? They're like, every wedding there's a WhatsApp group to warn people about you. Like, that is not where you want to be. And they're awful. These, you know, horrible reading, these little things. Because like, here's one here. There we go. Oh, here's one of these reports. Can I set the lights dipped a little bit? Thank you. Here we go, this is 1998, I'm 7 years old in this report. Matt's a lively child whose enthusiasm comes across occasionally as brash. He has a lively imagination and a very strong sense of his own abilities. He told the class that one day he will go to the BAFTAs to win an award. This sort of imagination is good, but I think he needs some more teaching about what is realistic in his life. I'm 7 years old, right? And this report, I was gutted when I read this. About 18 months ago when my mum gave it to me, right? I was thinking, right, I don't know about this. I need to get in touch with this teacher, tell him about all the amazing things I have done. You know, I've hosted the Cat of the Year Awards and the Heating and Ventilation Awards of East Anglia, right? Things are going not great, if I'm honest. And then out of the blue, about 6 months after I got these reports last year, I got invited to the fucking BAFTAs. Yes, please! Lovely stuff. Oh, one of the best days of my life. I strutted that red carpet like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I was so proud of myself. I was so happy I couldn't wait to tell my teacher. And then my mum called me the next day and went, well, you've won an award at the BAFTAs. And I was like, that's very exciting. And you're all looking at me going, well, if you won an award at the BAFTAs, would you be playing a former Indian takeaway attached to a theatre? So 46 people, because 6 people couldn't be fucking asked to show up. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, don't show up. Oh, it'll probably be there. No one will even notice. I will, don't worry. Right? This is essentially a dinner party, isn't it, really? That's where I am, right? And I did win an award at the BAFTAs. My mum rang me the next day. She's like, check the Daily Mail, right? And I read the Daily Mail online the next day, and I was named the worst dressed at the BAFTAs. There we go. Helena Bonham Carter, Matt Richardson, and Leslie Manville. Helena Bonham Carter, who, let's be honest, looks like she's never been inside, does she? Worst dressed of the year. Absolutely gutted about this. My family laughed in my face. They're like, this is the biggest shame we've ever felt as a family. We have never had press this bad as a family. And then my great aunt came to save me. Right? Because about a week after I went to the BAFTAs and got named worst dressed. There we go, I don't think there's anything wrong with that outfit. No socks, that's what everyone says, that's the issue, isn't it? That was a mistake. They are a bit too shiny, those shoes. I look like I'm dealing cocaine in Miami in the 80s, basically. But a week after this happened, right, my great aunt came to the rescue. Here's my great aunt, right, let's have a look at her. Look at her gorgeous little face. Baitha, Newport in South Wales she's from. She's proper fucking Welsh, right? And she came to my rescue. Everyone in the family forgot about my little dalliance at the BAFTAs, because a week after I went to the BAFTAs, she was convicted for being Britain's oldest loan shark. There we go. Grandmother 83, Britain's oldest loan shark, ordered to repay £173,000. Right? I love this, right? I loved her. She was my favourite aunt. Every birthday she gave me £100. Turns out it was a fucking loan. I owe her £22,000. God, I love it. I can find you. You can't find your fucking glasses, Bifer. What are you on about? The only thing I like about this headline is they did call me an A-lister, which I thought was very exciting, because I've never been A-lister anything in my life, right? I'm aware of where I sit. Can I have the lights up again? Thank you very much. I'm aware where I sit in my career, you know? I haven't done live at the Apollo. I've not done Have I Got News for You. I've done a lot of shit stuff. I've been on Dancing on Ice, you know? I've done bad TV. I know where I got asked, fun fact, I got asked a couple of years ago to do Celebrity Naked Attraction. Fun fact, they didn't make it because I was the only one who said yes. There you go. That's what I said. I'm aware. I was the only one who wanted to get my willy out on Channel 4. I've been on Celebrity Coach Trip. That's the level I'm at. Celebrity Coach Trip. I went on a holiday in Portugal with Honey G. That's the level of career I'm having. I see my friends interviewing Taylor Swift. I'm on a fucking bus with her. Some of you are laughing, and there's some middle class people in the room who've got no idea who Honey G is. Can I turn the lights down a little bit again, please? Thank you very much. Honey G is our version of Eminem, isn't she? That's basically B&M, that's what we should call her. She is an X Factor novelty act. She was on the X Factor in 2016. Here she is, just for some context.
See my ass and my lips go chat. I lost a few pounds on my waist for ya. That the kind of beat the work it. I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to smell ya. If you work it, let me work it. I put my thing down, flip it and reverse it.
I am the same level of famous as she is. Honey G would be playing the theatre here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I am a low level. And the worst thing was, she thought I was annoying. She fucking hated me. Every opportunity she had, she tried to vote me off that coach. If you don't know what Coach Trip is, you go on a coach with a load of people who used to be famous, right? It's the lowest level of celebrity show you can do, right? People are not celebrities anymore who are on that show, right? It's the same as the normal one, basically. I can give you an example of how low the level of celebrity is. We had to vote 2 people off because they'd run out of annual leave at work, right? That is a low bar. And at the end of every day, you have to stand in a semicircle with pricks and they tell you why they think you're a prick. People from Geordie Shore telling you didn't throw yourself into the pottery lesson enough, you know what I mean? I saw Leslie Joseph shit herself in a swimming pool. Like, it wasn't the comedy career I was after. It was a synchronised swimming lesson and she just couldn't hold on anymore. It was a real shame. Right? She could not stand me, Honey G. Really hated being around me. Can I just dip the lights again, please? Thank you very much. Here, look, here's a little example. This is one of the votes we had. This is Honey G and her partner, Letitia, from a show called The Valleys, which makes Geordie Shore look like a David Attenborough documentary. Yes. She did anal on telly on MTV. That's the level we're at, right? And she also didn't like me. Didn't have any respect for me. And this is what happened.
Tonight, we are voting for your behaviour is a bit like a concert facade, and we never really knew when you're being serious. It's totally nothing personal. We just felt your behaviour is maybe just a little bit overwhelming at times.
That's absolutely fair, mate. Yeah, you know, I think it's I mean, we do put on a bit of a facade. Thanks for telling us that, Honey G.
Fucking pulled it out like you, didn't he? I mean, she fucking walked into that, didn't she? You wore your hat and sunglasses down a water slide and you think that I'm putting on a facade. Okay. What they cut out of that as well is actually there was a moment, you can put the lights back up again, thank you very much, there was a moment after that, they cut out the show, she looked at me, didn't even look at Will, right, my mate Will Best, who's now hosting Big Brother, good for him, and very happy for him. Yeah, brilliant. Him and Joel Dommett being all nice looking on ITV. Just really, really chuffed for everybody, you know. And she looked at me in that vote in front of everybody there, and she went, Matt, no, she didn't do that. She went, Matt, I think you would really benefit from going home and getting tested for ADHD. I've just been diagnosed with a mental disorder by Honey fucking G. I was furious. I couldn't let it go. I got home for months. I stewed about it. And it got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm going for the test. I'm going to prove her wrong. So I booked the test in. I went for it. Absolutely fucking riddled, it turns out. She was bang on. I don't know where, but I have contracted ADHD. I was not very careful at some point in my life, clearly. Hanging around with naughty boys, unprotected. I don't know what happened. I don't know where you get it from, right? It's a nightmare when you get tested for ADHD and you get a positive result, because then you've got to ring everyone you've ever slept with, tell them to get tested. And people treat you like you've died. Even the guy who diagnosed me, he was like, Matt, I'm really sorry to tell you that you have ADHD. This is a very difficult time in people's lives. If you have any questions, there is nothing you can ask me that is wrong. I sat in front of him and I went, thank you very much. Does this mean I get to use disabled parking? Well, that is all I wanted to know. Turns out that was the wrong thing to ask, right? I don't even get a big key for the loo. What a waste of a fucking diagnosis. Is that you can have a sunflower lanyard? And I can buy them on Amazon. I've fucking got one already. I've queued at Alton Towers for years. The only person who was happy I've got ADHD is my mum. Oh my God, she was so happy, my mum. She's like, my special boy. You're so unique. Because my little brother's got autism, right? And I've got ADHD. She's like, my boys aren't like any other boys. I'm so proud of you both. I'm like, are you proud? One of us is never on time and the other one loves fucking trains. I mean, is it that much to be proud of? My dad, not as proud. I rang my dad to tell him I've got ADHD and he went, oh, none of my sperm work. I thought, yeah, Dad, they're the ones that got through. You know? Imagine how shit the other ones were, just swimming around, going, egg! They have put me on the drugs though, I'm on the pills for ADHD, fucking their quality, I'm on amphetamines. I'm so annoying, I'm allowed real drugs, that's what's happened. But I can't get them on the NHS, I've got to get them privately, £124 a month I pay for these drugs. Subscribing to being normal, basically. I had to cancel my Sky HD to pay for my ADHD, as diagnosed by Honey G. So I'm trying to live a quiet life now, right? I've moved out of the city. I lived in London for years. I thought I want to be a bit more chilled out. So we moved to the countryside, my girlfriend and I. We bought a house in a village. Don't do it, it's a mistake. Took me ages to convince my girlfriend to move to where I wanted to live as well. I'm from Oxfordshire. That's where we moved. Little village in Oxfordshire. Beautiful part of the world. She wasn't keen because she wanted to move back to Yorkshire because she's from Yorkshire. Go out with a girl from Yorkshire. Yeah, you're impressed, aren't you? Yeah, good for you. How do I go out with a Yorkshire girl? You go, you catch one feral, they're yours. It is phenomenal. If you want to know how to catch a Yorkshire girl, gravy in a cage. That's what they fall for it every fucking time. There's a fucking Camry over there. So now we're going for a little drive. My name, Toby. Now, love going out with a girl from Yorkshire, because people from Yorkshire, they're kind, they're down to earth, they're modest. The only downside is when we have sex, she does sound like the Churchill dog. You know, that is how I do it. You know what I mean, don't you? Oh, yes. I get a blowjob and an amazing deal on my car insurance. I couldn't give a fuck. We moved to this little village in Oxfordshire, right? It's fucking boring, don't do it. Give me a cheer if you live in a village. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? Do you live in a village? Yeah. Do you hate it? You love it, right? There's fucking nothing to do though. And everyone knows everyone. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we'd have a bit of privacy. No, everyone knows everyone's business. People know my fucking blood type. Like this fucking inbred little village. But the day we moved in, a woman knocked on our door. She knocked on the door. She went, hello, Matthew and Samantha. I'm like, how does she know that already? She went, I've come to welcome you to the village and to let you know the other young couple will be thrilled you're here. We've met them. They're 62. And it's the sort of village where everyone's from the village. Everyone was born there, right? We're the only outsiders, right? And I was in the village pub once, chatting to a bloke, and I went, thank you very much for having us here in the village. It's called Upper Hayford, where I live. I went, thanks for having us in Upper Hayford. Can I just ask, is there anyone in Upper Hayford who wasn't born in Upper Hayford? And he went, yep, see him over there? That is Refugee Jim. That's where he's from. He is from Lower Hayford, right? It's nothing to do. I mean, you can be racist and drink drive. That's about it. They're very much on the table in villages, aren't they? Oh, they fucking love a drink drive. Oh my God, they're annoyed when you don't do it. Don't be a pussy, don't drive, you know. I was in the pub once, getting drunk with a guy, right? Getting absolutely battered together. I drove there, and I got to the end of getting battered with him. I was like, oh, I need to go home, mate. I am shit-faced. He went, no, drive. No, I'm going to get a taxi number. He went, fucking drive. Text me when you're home so we know the roads are safe. That is their solution. One on the road at a time is much safer. That's what we do. I went, no, I'm too drunk. I'm going to get a taxi number. So I go to the bar, I get the local taxi number, I ring it, and he picked up the fucking phone. Bob's Taxis, where do you want to go? Nowhere with you. There's nothing to do. The Facebook groups pop in though. Oh my God, that's where everyone goes. No one leaves the house. You get in the Facebook group, don't they? The local Spotted Hayford. No one's got anything better to do, so they're in there constantly. Anything that happens, they're straight on there posting about it. Has anyone noticed the red van going up and down the street every single morning? Like, yeah, it's the fucking postman, isn't it? Get a life. There's one woman, Sue, every day she names and shames the cats that shit in her garden. That's all she does. With video evidence. She's got a Ring doorbell, she's putting it to use. Does anyone know whose cat this is? Like, yeah, mine, fuck you. I'm teaching how to... Every time I go past the front, dream he's in the garden, just trying to get the cats to go. Because I'm so bored, I'm in the Facebook group all the time. What I've done, I have set up a Facebook account for my cat, and I do just comment on Sue's posts, going, that was me, ha ha ha. She goes mad about it. And what I love is loads of other people in the villages have also set up Facebook pages for their cats, and we just constantly harass her as our cats. We've actually all become friends online. They're the only friends I've got in the village. I don't even know who the owners are. We're all friends as if we're our cats. It's really weird. Just commenting on each other's photos, going, well, that looks like a nice toy. I'd like to come round and play one day. Maybe you should come round and play one day. We could be friends, right? I'm trying to arrange to go for a pint with a fucking cat at the moment. And it's really hard because you can't then go to the pub, walk up to a random bloke and go, are you Sprinkles? Do you know what I mean? There's one little cat, we're really good mates, Violet she's called, lovely little fluffy white thing, gorgeous, and we're sort of in a relationship, it's got a bit out of hand, right? We're sort of very flirty together, and she always messages me on Facebook, she's like, oh, what have you been up to today? Achilles, that's what my cat's called. I go, I've been a naughty boy. And she goes, oh, what have you done to be a naughty boy? And I'll say something like, I showed my mummy and daddy my bumhole this morning. She goes, I love showing my bumhole as well. I go, this is my favourite thing in the world. And then I got a photo of a bumhole. Now, I'm going to tell you two things about it. It wasn't a fucking cat's, and it wasn't a fucking girl's. You're not going, well, that is pretty extreme. Have you got any other photos for me? I'll send her a photo of my cat's penis. It just looks like a little Lego traffic cone. You know, that isn't what you wanted to see. They cause chaos, the pets in the village. Right? Like I said, I thought I'd be the most annoying person to live there. Can I just have the lights dipped again, please? Thank you very much. And there's a few weirdos in the village. There's this man who walks his snake. I don't even have any jokes about this. I just think that is fucking mental. Every day on the village green, people go, look at that, 99 comments. That is popping, that group. People are commenting things like going, there's no dogs allowed on the village green. And he just replies, going, well, I'll sort out that problem, won't I? That is a child, by the way. I'm not sure if he fed it to her or not. That's a big old snake, isn't it? One of my favourite comments, someone just put, how do you walk it? It's all neck, where does the lead go? And you know, between Sue and the snakes, cats go missing. Don't they? This little man went missing in the village recently. Oh, that's all any of us could talk about. And it wasn't that we thought we were worried about him or that we sort of thought that he should be found. We were all talking about him because that cat's name is Adolf. There we go. What I like is every man in the room looking at that cat going, yeah, of course he's called fucking Adolf. Look at him. You'd be an idiot to call that cat anything else, wouldn't you? Look at his little tash. Look at the hatred for the Jews in his eyes. Someone said they were like, you should put him down, see how he fucking likes it. There's a Polish man in the village, he just commented going, fuck, is my garden in danger? What's even better, that family have a second cat called Joseph Furballs. And recently, last year, one of the best crimes to happen in a village happened, right? Because we're in the village Facebook group, and it all kicked off. Because we have some football players that live in our village. Oxford United is my local team, and they got promoted last year, didn't they? They went up a league. Very exciting for them. 3 of the players who live in the village went on a 3-day bender in the village. Didn't even leave the pitch and change, right? They were in their fucking kit. Just going from the pub to the bloody house, causing chaos, right? Nicking things, taking bikes for sale signs, just having a great time, right? And then one of those players committed the greatest village crime, because one of them took a shit in Sue's garden. That is already hilarious. That is a very funny crime. But he was so shit-faced, he obviously forgot she's got a Ring doorbell that she likes to name and shame. So we all woke up the next morning to one of the greatest short films I've ever seen, of a hammered footballer with his face covered so she can't see who it is, right? Stumbling into Sue's front garden. He picks a spot and then tries to take down his trousers without revealing his face, right? So he uses his elbows for fucking ages. And then he gets a genius idea, because he thinks, right, I'll turn around, because then I can use my hands. So he turns around, pulls down his trousers, takes the biggest shit you've ever seen, forgetting his name and his number are on the back of his shirt. We didn't even have to go to VAR, we knew it was him. He was offside though, that was a shame. You know, village life, it's just like living in a city sometimes. We've got a gang that live in the village. They don't know they live in a village in Oxfordshire the way they go on. They think they live in South London, the way they talk. I don't know if you have this where you live. Just little rude boys that hang outside the village shop like, yo, blood, what's going on, man? Yo. And that isn't the accent around here. Everyone in Oxfordshire is like, you right, mate? You want to go for a pint? Like, you, man, you. I grew up on the streets. I thought, your house is called Lavender Cottage. You know what I mean? They call themselves roadmen. They're like, yeah, we're the local roadmen, innit? I think we live in the countryside. You're lane lads. That's what you are. You're cul-de-sac cunts. Mad, these kids. They've got a gang name. They call themselves the Village People. They've got no idea. They've got no clue at all. Middle-class little boys hanging outside the village shop, which is a little Waitrose, like, ooh, I'm going to mug you for some tara masalata. They wear balaclavas to hang outside the village shop. Yo, I got my belly on, blood. Yo, I got my balaclava on, in case the feds come. I think the only reason you own a balaclava, Julian, is because your mum takes you skiing twice a fucking year, isn't it? You got the matching mittens. And this is so middle class, these kids. I was going into the shop recently, one of them looked at me and went, yo, blood, you going into the shop, yeah? And I went, yes. He went, good. You're going to do us a favour, right? When you're in the shop, you're going to buy us some booze, innit? And I thought, I was young once, why not? So I looked at him, I went, what would you like? He looked back at me and he went, Rosie! Bro, one of his dickhead mates went, you make sure that's a blush. Yeah, blood? Whisper an angel for the man, then, you know what I mean? You come back with chicken wine, I shank you, blood, you know? These kids are a nightmare, and my whole life is full of kids. I don't even have fucking kids, right? I just got to hang around with Katie Muldrows. It's a nightmare. They're worse than she said. Because kids are hard. Like, I don't have kids, but all my friends are having kids, and it's putting pressure on me to do the same, you know? Like, that's my whole life now. My friends are either getting successful or having children, and that's annoying. Because you don't see them anymore, do you? Like, all my friends are basically now, I'm in a WhatsApp group with men I've not seen for 5 years. That's basically what it is. Just sharing newspaper articles and memes, that's all we do now. One of my mates put in an article the other day about the Ukraine going, looks like we're off to war, lads. I was like, you weren't allowed on Steve's stag do. I mean, I don't think your wife's letting you go to the fucking Donbass, is she? And my mum keeps trying to get me to have children. She's decided she wants grandkids. I'm like, yeah, she did a great job with me, didn't you? She always says things, she uses these little idioms to try and get me to have kids. She says something like, 18 years, then you're done. Just do it now, Max, it's 18 years, then you're done, okay? Well, that's not true, is it, Mum? I mean, I'm 34 years old, I've never been more of a burden on you than I am now. Emotionally and financially. The only argument we've had in the last 12 months is because last year you thought my fucking advent calendar, didn't you? You know, like... I rang you the other week at 4 in the morning because I've been sick and didn't know what to do. You know? I'm never going to be out of your life. I ring you 5 times a day. I ring you every time I've got a question. I rang her the other week because I couldn't find the G-spot. She felt like the best person to ask, you know what I mean? Just kind of go, no, Mum, that is not working at all. Hang on, no, you talk to her. Yeah, I'll call you back later. Love you lots. Bye, bye, bye. All the time she says things like, well, Matt, what you need to start doing, you need to start hanging out with all your friends who've got children. That's going to make you broody, and then you're going to want some children of your own. I've been doing that. Hasn't worked, has it? Because all my friends' children are cunts, right? They're fucking cunts. Cunts, these kids. My friends don't even know their kids are cunts, do they? And the problem is, when your friends start having kids, all of a sudden you're hanging out with kids, aren't you? Because they bring them along to things you do uninvited, don't they? You go to the pub on a Sunday afternoon, one of your friends shows up with his son, and you've got to go, mate, if I wanted him here, he would have been in the fucking WhatsApp group, wouldn't he? Leave him in the car, crack a window! I didn't bring the cats, did I? Well, I know, because last time Adolf said some really unsavoury things, but... Well, these kids, they don't even know their kids are cunts, they can't even see it. Katie's refreshing said she didn't like her kids, you know? They all think, oh, you know, he's just got a lot of emotions. Like, yeah, most of them are being a cunt, aren't they? That's what it is. He's just got big feelings. Yeah, it makes him a cunt, doesn't it? You can't even tell them why their kids are cunts, can you? Because it's rude. But you want to let them know. But you can never say, mate, your kid's a fucking cunt. So we all use euphemisms to let our friends know their kids are cunts, don't we? We look at them and we say things like, oh, hasn't he got a lot of energy? He's a handful, isn't he, cunt? You know, just whisper to the kid, that's what I do. Hey, come here. Have you ever thought about being tested for ADHD? My friend Honey G says you're riddled, mate. And I've got to look after my friends' kids. I've got godchildren. It's a nightmare. All that means is I don't get paid to babysit anymore, you know? Well, they've always been, I've got like 8 godchildren. There was that Matt, it would be an honour for you to be little Archie's godfather. You have to go, yeah, for him. What's in it for me? It's very one way, this thing feels like to me. It just means I've got to buy him presents all the time, you know? They say things like, well, if anything happened to us, we hope that you would bring him up. I'm like, if I wanted an 8-year-old, I'd have an 8-year-old. I don't want yours second hand, thank you. I'd have a good one, not a sad one, do you know what I mean? Like, Stop ruining the vibe of my house, just trying to avenge your death, being all mopey about it. No, thank you. You know? That's not fun, is it? That's Batman. That's what that is. And I feel like I've lost some of you on the children's stuff. Yeah, fuck, it feels like that a lot, you know? I don't know what to do with him. My nephew's constantly at my house. I've got a really funny nephew who's gorgeous. He's from Yorkshire as well, obviously, although he's recently moved to Bradford. So he's a lovely little blonde white boy, but he does have the Bradford accent, which is obviously hilarious, especially when I take him to the village pub and introduce him to all the racists. Just someone can go, oh, he's a good looking little thing. He's like, oh, Uncle Matt, can we have a bacon sandwich? You're like, yeah, you can't, it's haram. Anyway. Oh, Uncle Matt, let's go out, shall we? Let's have a laugh, you know? It's freaking great. I've got to do things with it, because he's bored of the only game I like, which is I let him sit on my back while I vape and call me Thomas the Tank Engine. He doesn't like that. He wants to go to the zoo all the time. He's always wanted to go out and about and do things. He doesn't want to go to the normal zoo. He's bored of that. He wants to go to weird zoos. I've had to find all these niche zoos. I took him to one called Lizards of the Land. I took him to another one called Bird World. That one was actually a strip club. But, you know, we had a lovely day learning about other people with cesarean scars. You know, that joke really sort of works out the people who are going to enjoy the rest of this and the people that are maybe going to have a bit of a tricky time and write a letter of complaint afterwards. Worst Indian restaurant ever. I did the Bradford accent. So I must have brought back memories in this place. Poppadoms or bread, brother. You know, it's fucking mad about these kids. I don't know what to do with them. I go to their birthday parties. My friends don't come to my birthday parties anymore. I've got to go to their kids' birthday parties on a Sunday morning. I'm at fucking soft play without my own child. That feels weird. But they just let you in. They don't even check. You just go and go, you're right, I'm here for the 8-year-old's birthday party. And every time they just go, yeah, in you go, it's over there. I feel like, you should ask me some more questions than that, don't you? I feel like you could just go there and go, can you grab that one for me? They're mine. They go, yeah, off you go, together. Like Argos for paedophiles, you know? Lovely little laugh there. That was great. Wonderful. It's like a burp to a chef, that. Thank you very much. I go to these parties and the adults don't even want to talk to me. They think I'm too much to be around. The kids fucking love me though. Oh my god, the kids want to be around me. Fun Uncle Matt, yeah. And they love me because I take them sweets. And their parents won't let them have sweets. Because all my friends are doing that thing where they go, you know, they don't have any gluten or sugar. But they do have 29 hours a day on their fucking iPad. Maybe give them some Smarties, right, and take off the device. Like make them a normal human being. And I take it there's nothing better when you don't have kids, giving other people's kids sweets, is there? Because you get all the fun of it and none of the problems. Fill them up with Smarties, send them home for a 4-day bender, do you know what I mean? Running around the garden like they play for Oxford United. Every time I go, but the kids aren't allowed sweets because their parents are all, you know, oh gosh, they're not allowed anything unhealthy, right? I got a text recently from a friend of mine. He went, please come to Ophelia's 8th birthday. Please note, Matt, this year, this party is a gluten and sugar-free zone. So we get to the party, his wife meets me there, Sarah, we don't like each other, she doesn't like me, I don't like her, because she's the human equivalent of a new build. You know exactly the kind of person I'm talking about when I say that. Drives a Fiat 500, cries when Love Island finishes, do you know what I mean? We get there, she goes, hi Matt, nice to see you. And you go, nice to see you too. She goes, this isn't going to be like last year, is it, when you brought sweets for all the children? And I went, no. And she went, good, because we cannot bear having that poison in our house. And I thought, your husband asked me to bring cocaine. So, let's work out what we think poison is, shall we? As a side note, cocaine, excellent for an 8-year-old's birthday party. Really puts you on their level, doesn't it? That's all they are, little self-obsessed, narcissistic dickheads going on about their own lives. Little cheeky line, you're exactly like they are, aren't you? Look at me on the slide, Uncle Matt. Look at me on the slide! Can you put your top back on? No! Watch me jump! Really divides the room, that, into the people who have and haven't done cocaine. That joke. I go to these parties, right, and the kids can't wait. And they know I'm there, and they know I've got the goods, they know I've got sweets, right? And I then stand in the corner every Sunday morning at a soft play, and I deal children M&Ms like they are pills at a rave. And they are twitchy as fuck. Just coming over going, yo, Uncle Matt, you got anything for me, man? You got anything for me, mate? You got anything? Got the goods, man. Got the goods. You got the goods. I go, yeah, that one's for you, little man. That's a blue one. Take half now. And see how you feel as the evening goes on. Don't do it all at once. They're very strong. And the the problem is the little ones are quite good fun, aren't they? Like 8 years old, they're a laugh, right? They get older, and you might get a dickhead. That's the issue with kids. Because teenagers are tough, right? Because like my friends, they've got these gorgeous little kids, they're really good fun. They hit 13, upstairs, you never see them again. Sounds like your house is being haunted by Stormzy, basically, doesn't it? Like one of my mates, he sent his son round recently to paint my fence with me. He's like, oh, he needs a bit of work on the side. Can you paint your fence? His 15-year-old son, Zach. And I go, yeah, get him round. I'll pay him £5 an hour bargain. Right? Get him going. Right? He was good as well. Painted fucking great. You know, he's painting, and I was thinking, these children can work. I don't know why we're sending them to school anymore. Get them down the fucking lines. I'm looking at him painting, thinking, you could build an iPhone. Let's get this going. Growth. Isn't that right, Kia? And child slavery jokes not for you, whatever. A bit sensitive here, surely, are you? But you know what I mean? Like, and he's painting the fence, but he didn't even talk to me all day. Had his headphones on, but he did a good job. I'm waiting for him the next day. He doesn't show up. And I called my mate. I go, where is he? And he rang me. He went, oh, Matt, I'm really sorry. Zach is actually, he's having a mental health day today. We're a day in. He's been signed off with stress. I was like, you can be mentally ill and paint, can't you? Van Gogh cut off his own ear. Didn't stop him fucking painting, did it? Also, he's 15. Tell him to have a wank and he will feel fine. Because that's all you need at 15. You don't need sertraline, knock one out, everything's much better, isn't it? And I'm 34, still fucking works, if I'm honest. My aunt died recently, I was devastated. I was at the funeral, nipped to the loo, came back, she had a good innings, you know? But it's not those friends, it's the ones who've got really successful jobs. My friends are things like lawyers and GPs and all that kind of nonsense. It's really made me lose respect for those industries. Because all my friends are fucking idiots. You know, like he's talking about this big criminal case, and then 4 days later we're being sick together behind a Weatherspoons. You know? Under that little wig, you are a basic bitch. You know what I mean? But my best friend in the world is a GP. Oh my god, he doesn't fucking stop going on about it. Is there any doctors in? Nah, not my crowd, fair enough. You won't see Mark Steele because he's been on Radio 4. Not Channel 5 like you, dickhead. And world's most shocking 80s moments, thank you very much. I'm not bragging about the TV career, but it is going badly. I'm the voice of the Quavers advert, things will be fine. The Quavers flavours that take you back. Yeah, you're in the presence of greatness. Prawn cocktail and cheese and onion ready, so you're welcome there. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep your BAFTAs, Romesh. I'm enjoying this more than some of you. That's fine. I fucking love an Indian. We're all here for it, okay? It's a buffet after this, behind the curtains. There we go. I love playing a venue where they don't even have a bar, it's hidden around a corner. That's what I want in my life. And you know, like, it's hard, you know, because he goes on about it all the time. He's a GP. He's always wanted to be a GP since we were little. I remember if you wanted to go around his house to play, you had to call his mum at 8:30 in the morning and wait on the phone for 45 minutes to maybe go round later that afternoon. And what's even worse is his mum is a GP, his mum is now my GP. We've known each other since we were little, I moved back to where I grew up, she's my GP again. And that makes going to the GP awful, right? So terrible, I hate going to the GP anyway. And now I'm in my 30s, I've got to go. Because you'll know this, mate, you're 27 at the moment, you're going to end up with a medical issue. Every man in here has one, don't you? Just one thing that is a constant issue in your life. It might be a neck problem, a back problem, something to do with your knee. I pulled the short straw, I've got bum issues, right? It's a nightmare. And I called my old G, you know, the first time I moved in, I called her up because I had an issue. I was losing weight, and every time I wiped, it looked like the end of a till receipt, right? I was not well. 2 red stripes, you know what I mean? There we go, yeah, slowly around the room going, oh yeah, I got what you mean now. I had to call up, I called up the GP, my mum did it for me, and you know, I got to go and see her. And it's my best mate's mum, I've not seen her since I was 15, you know? And I go there and she goes, hey Matt, lovely to see you. What can I help you with today? I'm melted, I turned into a child again. I was like, bum. This bum, bum. She goes, Matt, don't be embarrassed, tell me what the issue is. So I told her what the issue was, and she went, okay, what we're going to do, we're going to have a little look. So just pop behind the curtain, take your trousers off, and we're going to have a look, right? So I popped my trousers off, I'm stood there behind a curtain, naked from the waist down, thinking, this is the closest I'm ever getting to naked attraction, that's all right, isn't it? And I lie on the side, right? She comes in, she doesn't have a look, does she? She puts a finger in there. And that is fine, tell me first. I'm going to have a little look at that and then shove your finger inside me. But that isn't the way this should work, you know? And I wasn't worried about having a finger inside me. You know, when we were 15, me and her son experimented plenty. You know, I was used to it. Who knew that was what we were practicing for? The finger was not the problem, okay? What then happened is she said to me, she went, okay, Matt, I can't quite find what I'm looking for. So we're going to just use the speculum. No, I've never seen a speculum before, have I? Every woman in the room, you know what a speculum is, don't you? You're looking at me clueless, man. You got no fucking idea. A speculum is the saddest metal duck in the world. They slide it inside you, they open you up, and they look at every secret you've ever held. So I'm lying on the side, and she goes, okay, Matt, this is going to be a bit uncomfortable. I just need you to relax your bum hole. I think that isn't a medical term, is it? Surely you need to say anus, come on, it made me feel comfortable, right? And she slides it in me, and she goes, this is going to be the uncomfortable bit. And she opened it up, and she went, is that uncomfortable? And uncomfortable? I can feel a fucking draft. I swear to God, at one moment, my bum hole went, like a beer bottle. I thought Enya was going to start fucking singing. All that turns out I've been eating too much beetroot. What a waste of fucking time! Fucking awful. Being an adult's rubbish, you know. I used to dream. I couldn't wait to be a grown-up when I was little. I used to lie in bed at night. Couldn't wait it, right? I used to lie in bed at night thinking, one day I'm going to be a man. I can't wait for it. And now I'm here. It's awful, innit? No one warned you about that. Like, I'm not suicidal, but if I died in my sleep tonight, wouldn't it be the worst case scenario? That's how I feel about life. I'd wake up every day and I go, oh, that's a shame. Do you know what I mean? Another day of bills and bullshit and antidepressants. I got a bit real, never mind. You didn't love that bit, did you? Ooh, ouch for you. I couldn't wait when I was little. I couldn't wait to be a man. And now I'm here. It's not what I thought it would be. I used to lie in bed at night, 12 years old, thinking one day when I'm a man, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to say what I want. I'm going to go to bed whenever I want. And then I grew up, moved in with my girlfriend. None of those things come true, do they? She tells me what I can do, what I can say, but the one that annoys me, I somehow still have a fucking bedtime. I don't know if any of you are in a relationship like this. My bedtime is whenever my girlfriend's tired. That's the end of my evening as well, apparently. It's the same every single night. We're sat on the sofa watching TV. She goes, babe, I'm absolutely shattered, you know? It's just come out of nowhere. I go, well, it hasn't come out of nowhere, has it? You've been in your pyjamas since 4. Hardly the surprise of the fucking century, is it, Samantha? But I try and get out of it every night. I'm like, but you know what? I'm not tired yet, so why don't you go up to bed? I'll see you up there later. I love you. I miss you already. Good night. And every single night she looks at me and she goes, I don't fucking think so. If I'm going to bed, you're coming to bed with me. And I have to go, why? I haven't done anything wrong today. I promise. And every single night she says the same thing. She goes, no, you've got to come to bed with me because I don't fall asleep properly until I know you're in bed next to me. I can't fall asleep properly until you're in bed as well. I think, no, you can't fall asleep properly knowing I'm having fun alone. That's what it is. But I'm a good boyfriend, so we go to bed together every single night. So we go to bed together, we brush our teeth together, I go to bed. She shows up 45 minutes later, covered in every fucking cream ever made. I never realised how much moisturising was involved in being a woman. She gets into bed so well lubricated, when I cuddle her, she slides out the bottom. You know she came third in the Winter Olympics doing the fucking luge. It's like lying in bed next to a dolphin being transported between sea worlds, you know? She's a sleepy bitch. Yep, love you too. I can't just fall asleep opposite sides of the bed, no. Got to have a little cuddle in the middle, don't we? Every single night she's like, should we have a cuddle? I think we bought a Super King, take the fucking hint, okay? Fuck off over there, please. There is a time zone in this bed, go away. Because that's what happens, isn't it, when you're young? 15, 16, you have a girl around in your little single bed, don't you? Trying to finger her quietly while your mum's downstairs, you know what I mean? It's lovely. And then you move in with someone, you buy a double bed and you think, this is not big enough for 2 people. This is an awful experience sleeping in a double bed with someone else. And then what you do is you buy bigger and bigger beds until you hit 50 and you move into the spare room. That's what happens to every man. And you've got to be in there pretending you're sad because you snore, you're not allowed to sleep with your wife anymore, but you're thinking, I can finally have a wank in peace. Because that's another thing that I really feel shortchanged by being an adult. I still got to hide my wanking. What's going on with that? I own the fucking house, and yet I'm still there. As soon as she's out of the house, all the women in the room looking at me going, my husband doesn't do that. I fucking assure you. Before the key is in the ignition, the laptop is out. It's like an SAS mission, isn't it, lads? You know, how many bags she's taken if she's going to the big shop or the little one, and how many videos you can watch. I didn't think there could be anything worse in life than my mum catching me wanking. Turns out it's worse when your girlfriend catches you, because at least your mum doesn't offer to join in. Do you know what I mean? I hate that every time she's like, oh, you're having a wank, do you want some help? I'm like, no, I'm just clearing out the pipes. This isn't even sexy. I'm just doing this so I can concentrate on the rest of my day. It's like an oil change, if anything. Because they're not all sexy, are they, lads? Sometimes you're just trying to take the edge off a hangover, you know? Or you think, fuck it, this flight's longer than 2 hours, I need something to do. EasyJet and a bar, I'm not doing that right now, I'm not an animal. Charges you, that's why. So we do have a little cuddle in the middle of the bed, obviously. You know, fucking little cuddle in the middle. I'm lying there, I'm thinking, I just want to go out and play with my lawn. That's another thing that's happened to me as a man. I didn't realise that happened. You hit about 30, and all of a sudden you see grass, don't you? I think I'm going to fucking mow the shit out of that. I've got that fucking half my lawn. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. I've got all the gear. I've got those shoes with spikes on the bottom, so you can aerate your lawn. I remember when I put them on, my girlfriend went, I'm never going to have sex with you again now. I've seen those. They're the least sexy shoes I've ever seen. I'm not wearing them for your benefit. I'm wearing them for the other men. She's like, yeah, see how you like that excuse. You know, it's that weird thing, you know. My lawn and the tip, they're two things that have snuck up on me out of nowhere. Not only do I love the tip, I've got to save enough to go so it's a worthwhile visit, do you know what I mean? But there's a corner in the garage, my girlfriend's like, you taking that to the tip this week? I'm like, no, another 2 weeks of stuff and that'll be ready. Love the tip, it's when I only feel like a man taking shit to the tip and then some Polish guy goes, wrong bin, and you feel like a little boy again, you know? I love my lawn, man, I'm so obsessed with it. Like, a man walked past me in the village recently and he went, you've got the best lawn in the village, and I nearly came. Like, oh, God. He's like, could you teach me how to do my lawn? I'm like, do you want me to fuck your wife as well, pathetic? Do you know what I mean? Lawn cock. We do have a little cuddle in bed, a little cuddle in the middle. She loves a cuddle, she loves a spoon, that's her favourite, that's the only cuddle she'll do. She loves a spoon. Give me a cheer if you like spooning. Yeah, that is the sound of the little spoons of the room, isn't it? They're the only people having fun in a spoon, aren't they? It's like Brexit, 52% are having fun, 48 fucking aren't, you know? Because being little spoon's amazing, isn't it? Safe and sound, snuggled up in the business class of sleep, yes please. I'm not allowed to be little spoon, my girlfriend says she's too short. She says when I'm little spoon, I look like I've got a talking backpack. I think if it's good enough for Dora the Explorer, it's good enough for me. Yeah, she loves it. Safe and sound, snuggled up all there, you lovely little spoon. Your big spoon hates it, it's dog shit, he never wants to do it again. Because being big spoon is one thing and one thing alone. Trying not to choke to death on someone else's hair. That is the only skill involved. You are lying there having the sleep of your life, he's behind you every single night just going... You're taking one deep breath and all of a sudden... Oh, God. I'm having that dream where I'm sucking off Chewbacca again. What's going on? The problem is my girlfriend is out like a light, right? She goes to sleep straight away, and I can't do anything or go anywhere because my arm's underneath her. And if I try and get it out, she locks me in and she goes, oh, I don't think so. We are asleep, aren't we? Sort of where you think you're going. So that's it. That's the end of my evening. Trapped. 7:30 p.m. Staring at the back of her head, trying to not choke to death on her hair, and I'm really annoyed because I can still hear the other kids playing outside. How is that fair? They've got a bottle of rosé on the go, I fucking paid for. And it was the worst part about my relationship until I found a solution. And my solution is this. A few months ago, I was lucky enough to come into the possession of a prosthetic arm. So, as I slide that arm underneath her, I wait till she falls asleep and I fuck off and live my life, you know? She doesn't even know I'm here. She's in the hotel, she thinks we're going for a dirty weekend in Chorley. You know, I'm trying to chill out more, I guess, to do things to chill out. Like, she keeps trying to book me things like, you know, like a sound bath where they just put gongs around your head and think, this is helping you relax, and I feel like I'm in a bell tower, you know, things like that. Awful. Massages, she's like, go for a massage. I'm not been for massages, they're not for me. An hour in my own company, I'm not interested. Staring at the floor, no thank you. Well, they should put a TV in the floor, then I'd have a massage, you know? But she put me on for my birthday this year. She's like, go for a massage, enjoy it. And I'm imagining going to some big old spa in the countryside. You know, you walk up a gravel driveway, and they go, hello, give you a lovely, cosy, big towel to put on you. That isn't the massage she put me, you know? That's what I want, little candles in the corner, panpipe music playing over the stereo. I mean, panpipe music, probably just someone having their arsehole done in the other room. That isn't what I got. What I got was a Groupon for a massage. Now, I don't know if any of you use Groupon for a massage. A Groupon massage is a stranger touching you above a takeaway. Anything that makes a massage normal is taken, there's nothing there. Right? I get to this massage, and I get there, I'm holding my little Groupon, and I get to the door, I have to knock on an outside door. Right? And the woman opens the door, and it's the oldest Chinese lady I've ever seen in my life. Right? I go, hello, I'm here for a massage, and she goes, oh no, this is a Groupon, not a Groupon. I'm going to get wanked off, this is not ideal. And she's old, like I'm going to be wanked off by someone's ancestor, you know? Looks like my girlfriend's booked her for a Ouija board, she is old as fuck, right? And I get into this massage room and it's a single room, and there isn't any music playing, she's got Chinese LBC on the radio. And she just looks at me and she goes, clothes off. I'm like, should we shut the door first? She goes, clothes off. So I get my clothes off, right, I'm down to my boxers. And she looks at me and she goes, boxers as well. I went, no, they're going to stay off, thank you. Take them off. So I take my boxers off in front of her, like an 8-year-old who shat himself at a birthday. I'm down to my ankles, she looks at me, looks at my penis, and she turned up the thermostat. Now, that is not a review any man wants, is it? It was July, I felt really silly. And then it doesn't get any more relaxing, so I go, can I have a towel? She goes, why? Just to cover my penis? She goes, I've seen it. Okay, cool. And then she lies me on the bed, right? And she doesn't put a towel on me. I go, can I just have a towel over my... I would feel more comfortable if there was a towel over me. She goes, I don't have a towel. I go, well, whatever you've got. And she then covers me with a piece of blue roll. Now, I feel like a bar in Wetherspoons that's been sort of disgraced, do you know what I mean? And then she starts to massage me, and it's the worst massage I've ever had. She's absolutely awful. She's massaging me bad enough, I'm thinking, I am definitely getting a hand job here. Because the massage is something she does not do often. And I don't know if any of you have ever had a hand job out of politeness, but it is a fucking long journey. I'm too British to stop her, you know? I'm just lying back thinking, Queen and country, you know? Awful. And I don't even want a hand job because no one does, do they? Like, I don't know why men go and get wanked off by strangers. Because no one wants to be wanked off by anyone, do they? Like, do you get like being wanked off, mate? You work in HR? Okay, I mean, yeah. We know you're a wanker, but, you know, tell me if you like being... I'm joking. Do you like a hand job? Do you like a hand job? Yeah, I mean, your answer, you're really on the fence about that, if I'm honest. You're like a Conservative MP in trouble. I mean, the question is not whether I enjoy it, but whether my constituents would like me to continue to be wanked off on their behalf. Of course you don't. No man likes it, do they, in here? It's awful. You're just lying there thinking, I could have done this quicker and better myself. You know, that is all it is. Getting a hand job is like watching someone else try to reverse your car. They get it done, but they haven't got the knack, have they? Okay, you're not really going for the hand job stuff. This is a one-off routine. It's awful. The only thing worse is having to do what's awful giving a hand job, isn't it? There's nothing in it for you, is there? It's absolutely dreadful. It's a relentless, thankless task, and they never fucking end, do they, hand jobs? I'm just looking at the average age of this room. There's a lot of separate bedrooms in here. That's what this isn't working. There's a lot of CPAP machines going on, I think. Nothing in it for you, is there? So we're just going, oh my god. I mean, this is when I hope someone just walks in thinking it's still an Indian restaurant, you know? What the fuck is going on in here? Why are they giving hand job lessons to the good people of Chorley? Why is this taking so long? When he shags me, it takes 30 seconds. This is a nightmare. That's all you're thinking, isn't it? You're going, oh God, it's nearly over. The little pearl's already come up, right? Which is weird, isn't it? That little pearl, why do we have that? Why do 9 sperm need to come up and go, we've got some mates coming in a minute, is that all right? Bizarre. Oh, my eye's fucking killing me as well. That's what you're thinking. And there's no relief for your arm, is there? Because if you slow down or change rhythm, the whole thing starts from the fucking beginning again. They're a nightmare. The only way you can get any relief is if you hand over to yourself like a baton in a relay, you know? If you are going to do it as well, bit of advice from the men in the room, up and down only, please. That's all we need, isn't it? That's all we need, just one move. I understand women are much more complicated downstairs. When you're doing something to a woman, it's a bit more like DJing in Ibiza, isn't it? You know? Have you come yet? You know, very different. And it's just that, come on! I remember the first time my girlfriend ever gave me a hand job. She was pulling out all these moves to make it exciting. She was going up and down, which I didn't mind. Then she started to go left, right, back to front, and she was doing that, yeah? She calls that move the bake-off. And it was incredibly distracting. When I looked down at her, she was like this. As I looked, she went, hey, is this sexy? And I know, you look like a pilot trying to land in the wind. Well, you play that, mate, it's attached. It's not a souvenir. So I don't know if I am a little bit too much. You know, I read those school reports and they were all pretty brutal. I'm not going to lie, none of the teachers really got me, apart from one. And I was 8 years old, Mr. Browning he was called, and we really got on. He was lovely. I'm just going to read a bit to you now. Just, you know, everything else in here is awful. Like, it's all about, you know, showing off, trying to make everyone laugh constantly, and he's the only person that thought it was any good. I'll just read you a little bit here. He goes, teaching Matthew has been an absolute pleasure. His keenness to make people laugh is something that I hope he continues with later on in his life. I really am looking forward to seeing what he ends up doing, and I will follow him for as long as I can. Like, what a lovely thing to say. 2 weeks ago, Mr. Browning came to this show. And he came up to me, he's like, I'm so proud of you. You're exactly the person you should be. You haven't changed since you were 8, and that's a good thing. And then he leant in and he went, and I fucking hate hand jobs as well. Oh my God, Mr. Browning, yes please. Oh, that is exactly what I want to hear. And he went, and I live in the spare room just to not have them anymore. Guys, this has been an absolute joy. I fucking love this theatre. Everyone in comedy loves playing here. They are genuinely amazing. Thank you for coming. I hope you've had a nice time. If you haven't, that's fine, no refunds. And if you've enjoyed it, word of mouth's great for comedians. Tell everyone you know. If you haven't enjoyed it, tell your enemies. I am not fussy at this stage. Okay? I'm trying to get bums on seats. You know, you can find out, I'll put some little cards out, you can scan it, and you can find me on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, whatever you want to do. I am looking at the average age in this room. I have a P.O. box number. You are more than welcome to use. I have some merch I'm selling. If you want to come and say hello, like have a chat, I'm going to be down in the corner selling a graffiti. Hang on, I've got this, let me show you. If you fancy them, they're little tote bags. Whispering Angel for the Mando. Otherwise, you've been genuinely lovely. I hope I get to see you all again. I am Matt. Thank you very much. Goodbye.